upward lightning.
Every year, I travel all over the United States chasing the greatest storms on this planet. 2021 provided me with the perfect season for a new chaser. Photogenic tornadoes, amazing storm structure, and incredible lightning. This year, I was determined to do even better. Ride shotgun with me as I attempt to document all the craziness Mother Nature throws my way. These are the best storms of 2022. My season this year started in the backyard with some local squalls coming in off of the Gulf. However, it wouldn't be until mid-March that I would get my first real chase of the year.
Hell yeah, baby, here we go.
A surprisingly long track supercell would develop not far from my house and track northeast. Between the lightning flashes, this bird fart of a tornado would reveal itself. Although this tornado was nothing impressive, I was confident it was only the beginning of an incredible year.
There she is. She's ready for a long journey.
Every year during the month of May, I travel thousands of miles across the country during the statistical peak of tornado season to capture the greatest storms on Earth. While anywhere can get tornadoes under the right conditions, the wide open expanses of the Great Plains of the United States seem to do it best. There's truly no other place like it on Earth. For the next several weeks, I would be chasing with my friend and chase partner Chris all over Tornado Alley. Our first chase would be on May 11th, where a 10% chance of tornadoes would set up in northwest Iowa. Storms on this day would fail to organize, but still provided us with beautiful colors. And later that night, I would finally capture my first sprites. The next day in South Dakota, we would target another significant tornado risk. However, all we saw were a few bolts of lightning. It was a little disappointing, but we were still having fun.
Beautiful.
Our next big opportunity would come on May 17th, where we would find ourselves chasing in central Kansas. What followed is without a doubt one of the craziest displays of lightning I have ever seen.
Yep, got him. Upwards. Come on, he's going upwards. Oh!
Two days later, we would again find ourselves chasing in Iowa and Minnesota. Tornadoes were supposed to form later in the day, but it soon became obvious that the moisture needed to produce tornadoes would not reach us in time. It was a disappointing start to the trip, but hey, at least we got to admire these pretty storms at sunset. With gas getting more and more expensive, I needed to take off a couple days and work to keep chasing. One of the days I took off would be this 2% day in the Texas Panhandle. There's no way that will come back to haunt me. You have got to be kidding me. The following day, we would chase in Central Texas in hopes of redemption. However, the storms on this day would never give us that opportunity. Instead, just some outflow dominant storms and hail. At this point in the year, I had chased over 15,000 miles across the country and hadn't managed to see a single photogenic tornado. It was getting extremely frustrating, but I still held on to hope that things would get better. Wow, look at that. What'd you say, Chris? You like that?
Oh yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. I mean, look at the top. Oh, it's so beautiful.
On May 29th, me and Chris would chase another 10% tornado risk in northeast Nebraska. A large supercell would develop late in the day, but never produced any tornadoes. May 30th was the day I thought my bad luck would finally end, as a 15% moderate risk set up in Minnesota. But no, all we would get was this shelf cloud. May 31st would be my last day in the plains, my last chance. Chris and I would target storms in southern Kansas where an impressive supercell would develop. What followed is one of the most incredible lightning barrages I have ever seen. Oh my God!
Wow. Jesus.
Oh my God, dude, this is crazy.
After the storms nearly killed us, it looked like it was about to produce a tornado. It felt like all the busts were building to this moment. I was finally going to get a tornado. And then the storm collapsed on itself. Perfect. And just to add insult to injury, I get a text from one of my friends back in Florida. A tornado had formed only a few miles from my house. It really felt like the storms were taunting me at this point. Me and Chris would head to another storm to the west, and although we had this beautiful view, this would ultimately be the end of our adventure together. I was going home empty-handed. The drive home stung like hell knowing I had failed. However, not everything was lost. Every year during the summer, a pair of sea breezes form along the coast of the Florida Peninsula. These sea breezes force warm tropical air upward and cause thunderstorms to develop almost every day. This provides an excellent opportunity to document some of the most vibrant displays of lightning on planet Earth. Oh yes! Oh, upward lightning! By the end of September, the lightning bombardment in Florida had finally ended. However, 2022 wasn't finished yet. On September 28th, Hurricane Ian would make landfall in southwest Florida as a high-end Category 4 hurricane with sustained winds of 155 miles per hour. The storm would ultimately claim the lives of 159 people and cause more than $113 billion in damages, the third costliest hurricane ever documented. As 2022 came to a close, I found myself feeling conflicted over the last year. In retrospect, 2022 was not the tornado-filled adventure I had hoped it would be, but I still managed to see some beautiful storms and shared my journey with some incredible people. And at the end of the day, that's what it's really all about. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all in 2023.